Hi class, I just wanted to talk to you about the progress on the CCA as we work through Unit 2. As we go through the course, each unit you'll have a different component of the CCA to complete, and we need to make sure that we're on top of it so that at the end of June it's not this big panicky moment where you have a big project that's due. Your CCA project is a topic of your choice on the family, studying it from the social sciences perspective, and you'll be doing primary and secondary research and demonstrating those understandings within your CCA report. During Unit 2, the component that you are required to complete is finding secondary sources and completing an annotated bibliography. You may have noticed at the bottom of each assignment in each of the activities in Unit 2 that it's asking you to find at minimum of 2 sources. Now it's not asking you at that point to do anything with it, but I wanted you to know why you're finding 2 sources. If you're finding them along, then when you go to do your annotated bibliography, it will be a little easier because you've been collecting and finding sources. So what is the purpose of an annotated bibliography? Once you've found a minimum of 10 sources, it's a reliability check. It's a credibility check on your sources to ensure that they're going to be useful for your project. There's nothing worse than sitting down to write and you realize that the sources you have aren't very good. This is an attempt before you start writing the secondary research report on the topic related that you have chosen, that you are going to ensure that your sources are good sources. So you will find in Unit 6, Activity 2 is going along with Unit number 2, that it outlines what an annotated bibliography is. So the only thing that's due for your assignment is the creation of that annotated bibliography. What is the annotated bibliography? This is an example from last year. Here we have the APA cited source, and we have a description of what's in that source. Essentially, what an annotated bibliography does is cause you to actually read your sources. So they have gone through and hit on the 4 points that we're going to address. This is actually a lot of information. You don't have to write it quite as long as that. Probably a good solid paragraph and probably only about half a page. This student wanted to go above and beyond to demonstrate their understanding, and that's great too. I just don't want you to feel that you feel like you're writing essays when it's just to make sure that you understand what the article is all about. So once they've collected their 10 sources, 2 for each activity, that they go and they create their source, and then they go through their 4 points and outline what that assignment or what that article is all about. So what do you write? After you've put your source into APA citation, here's a quick little video that's in Unit 6, Activity 2, about what goes in an annotated bibliography.
An annotated bibliography is essentially an in-depth bibliography. The main difference is that you normally complete one before you start writing a research essay. Your course instructor probably has specific instructions for exactly what kind of information about your sources she'd like you to include, or how long you should read over your assignment. That said, there are 2 main ingredients in an annotated bibliography that generally remain the same across the board: presentation
So here listed below in Unit 6, Activity 2, where it outlines what an annotated bibliography, within that written component after you've done the citation, you're going to talk about the strengths and weaknesses of the source, what's good about it, what's not so great about it, what are their main arguments or points, information about the author or organization that published it, whether there's perspective or bias there, and relevancy to your topic. How well does it answer your research question that you're investigating? So again, what you should be doing as we go through Unit 2, is that you need to be looking for and finding and recording a minimum of 2 sources. Use your databases, use the links within the assignments, use a number of ways that you have found in order to do research electronically. Save those articles, even print them out if that helps you, and start to collect those minimum of 10 articles so that you can create your annotated bibliography by the end of Unit 2.